everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Happy New Year, everybody. In today's late season matchup, we have two teams who have victory on their minds. It's the Titans going up against the Hounds. So for the call of this week 17 matchup, let's send it out to our broadcast team.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Memphis Hounds. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Memphis team as they get ready here. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the visiting... Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play. Put over in no game.
Back to throw now. And down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jarrell Casey in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that sack. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Brad Nortman on now to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. So Mike Mularkey's Titans getting ready to go on offense. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
Geno Smith.
Offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Now let's go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds Hounds left side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Now let's go! 3-19! 3-19! Back to throw here. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it third down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. And when I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because...
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Memphis with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
I got 15. I got 15.
Here we go now. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man here. It's Green. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. Positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
Ball bound in the air now. It's intercepted. It's off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so correct. And what the team and organization is hoping, we're going to see these woes now. But later, when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set. Offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together.
Double tight. Double tight. 3 down. All right, here we go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
On the right side, caught by Green. That'll be a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Right.
Leopard, here we go now. Green, 39. Leopard.
Hurry up, here we go.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now back to throw. And able to find Green. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
future in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
They'll look to throw. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
To throw now on first down. As they tip there, altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And
he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jurrell Casey in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage, to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hooked on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
And now a high kick, but he hit it straight up. Taken in at the 11. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And that will come the offense as they Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown! Allen Robinson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Put together. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
I never wanted to make teams scripting plays to start a game, a lot of them script to start the second half, too.
And
they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Play clock winding down. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Brad Nortman now, as he's on here to punt it away.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Let's see what this offense can do here on this play.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd down now after the pass completion. They come out here in the on 2nd down, here's Yeldon. You can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way. A nickel set shown by the Titans on 3rd down.
They can pass. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
That's a terrific job by the defense stopping them on 3rd and short, but sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense because when they're going in short yard situations, you might see the offensive line come in tighter together, a little more shoulder to shoulder, trying to wedge a hole in the middle. They didn't get it done on that play.
Taking it about the 16. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return, and the offense will come back onto the field. Back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive. They need points. Big time. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves its sticks. Here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The big man, Jarrell Casey, Casey in on the stop.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's caught right side, it turns. Pass the 20. Touchdown! Hounds, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
Back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. Now this offense ready to take over again. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but when they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
Let's go! 319! 319!
From the shotgun, he'll lift it throw. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And on the short field, they work with it inside the... to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. And here now the offense heading back out there. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now TJ Yeldon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Here we go now!
They go play action here on 1st down. Surveying the field. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll take it down deep into Tennessee territory. And what a big-time play there. 53 yards.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full speed, running through a defense can often result in a big pickup of yardage.
They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. They'll take it out for a touchdown. TJ Yeldon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last.
comes the offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in the touchdown looks pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And the play clock's running down. They'll try and run some clock with Wilder. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal.
What we're seeing from the defense here is a group of guys bearing down, trying to help out their quarterback after he threw an interception. Good stops on the first 2 downs. That brings up a key third down.
Lucky 56.
So now it's first and goal. They'll try to run with Ivory. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kevin Dodd coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA and power forward. It's really a difficult task. A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
And Myers able to knock it through. And that'll move their lead to 4 now. So they get the... See what they can put together. So out now comes the offense back onto the field.
Here we go now.
They had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time.
Hurry up,
But
here we
that
go.
offense,
Green,
they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help in the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
So bad.
Super tough.
Again, it's Young. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. The same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
Kick 47. This one looks good as well. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. The defense working their way back out now. possession. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
What's left? What's left? All right, here we go.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season with a victory. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.